Stop thinking your hair is not growing because of your gene. I used to think my gene was the problem too until I finally cracked the code. And immediately I discovered what works for my hair started growing. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you one DIY that I use to grow my hair and to prevent my hair from breaking. This DIY helps to keep your hair moisturized for a long time, which leads to length retention. If this video is helpful to you, please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos like this. Please watch the video till the end so you don't miss out on any useful information. I'll also demonstrate how to use this DIY and how to preserve it. If you have any question after watching it, feel free to ask in the comments below. First ingredient is mint leaf. Second is clove powder, and for the mint I'm using the powdered as well. And I'll also be adding some essential oils. The main ingredient for today is Blue Magic. This is the India Hemp Blue Magic. You can use any Blue Magic of your choice. If you don't have Blue Magic, you can use butter or Vaseline. I have been using this India Hemp Blue Magic for a very long time. I have very little of it left in the container, so I'm just going to make use of the container. I won't be using external container. I forgot to mention that you need oil. You can use any oil of your choice. This DIY is for all hair types. So if you don't have my hair type and you're watching this video, I'm going to explain how to make it to suit your hair type. Either your hair is relaxed or not, this DIY is good for your hair. What I just did was to add oil to the grease, to the Blue Magic grease. Next, I'm going to be adding the mint powder. If you don't have mint powder and you want to use the fresh mint leaf or the dried one, you can either make it into oil and then mix the oil with the grease. If you have the dried leaf, you can as well just blend it and add it to the grease directly. Next is going to be the cloves powder. If you already have cloves oil, you can use your cloves oil. If you have a whole cloves, you can blend it into powdered form and add it directly. Or you make the whole cloves into oil, use it with the grease. Alternatively, you can also make your mint and cloves oil and then just use the oil with the grease instead of adding extra oil. Just use the mint and cloves oil. I'm going to be using half teaspoon of cloves and I used 1 teaspoon of the mint leaf. As for the measurement of the grease, it is about just 1 tablespoon that I have left in the container. So if you want to make a larger amount, you're going to increase all the ingredients. You can make this without adding oil, especially if you have the hair type that easily absorbs product and product does not weigh your hair down. But if your hair struggles to accept products, I will suggest you add oil to make it a little lighter because the grease is very thick. In there, I have grease, oil, mint powder, and cloves powder. I will mix everything to combine them together before proceeding to melt it completely with the double boiler method. To do that, I'm going to pour very hot water into a bowl and then place the Blue Magic container into the bowl. You can keep on stirring until everything is completely dissolved, or you just leave it alone for a few minutes until it dissolves completely. At this time, I have not added the essential oil. I will do that after melting everything completely. You can also add the essential oil before melting it. It is okay, but I decide not to add mine now. You can add it before or after melting the grease. This DIY is for both the length of the hair and the scalp. The combination of herbs I used in making this DIY are all good for the scalp and the hair. Also, grease is very good for your scalp and the essential oils are very great for the scalp as well. If you're still battling with your edges too, it is very good for your edges. The feeling you get after applying this on your edges and your scalp is so amazing. Everything is completely melted. So now I'll proceed to adding my essential oils. Mind you, you can use any essential oil of your choice. I always say this in my videos. Use any essential oil that your hair loves. First, I'm going to be adding the tea tree essential oil. I will add about 6 to 10 drops of each of the essential oil. If you're struggling with scalp issues or you feel your hair is not growing, your scalp is always not healthy, start incorporating essential oils into your DIY. They have helped me a lot from the time I started using them till now. Next is green tea essential oil. I'll also add the same amount. Unfortunately, this one is almost finished, so I'm just going to take off the dropper cover, or what is it called. I'm going to take it off and pour the remaining into the container. I'm gradually running out of essential oils. I need to restock. After adding the essential oils, I'm going to mix to combine everything together. If you're still watching the video till this time and you've not yet liked this video, please hit the like button. And if you are yet to subscribe, please do so. After subscribing, don't forget to turn your notification bell on so you will not miss out whenever I upload a new video. After mixing everything together, the DIY is almost ready. In fact, you can go ahead and use it this way. But before using mine, I always like to cover it up and leave it to solidify. You can either put this in the fridge or in the freezer and then leave it for a few minutes to solidify before you use it. Or you can use it that way if you don't have enough time to put it in the fridge or freezer, because after using, if you leave it alone for few hours, it will definitely solidify on its own, because this even solidifies very fast. In less than 20 minutes, it will solidify. I just put mine in the freezer for a few minutes, and after a few minutes, this is how it looks. You can see how it is just melting into my skin. And it is giving me that tingling sensation as if I'm using either a hair fertilizer or something that contains sulfur. This feeling is very good for the scalp because it helps in blood circulation, which in turn promotes healthy hair growth. I'm going to be leaving this DIY in this container and use it this way. But normally, if I'm making my DIYs with essential oils, I don't leave them in a plastic container. I always store it in a glass container because of the essential oils. Initially, I wanted to pour it into this container, but after looking at the amount, it is not much. In 2 to 3 use, I'm going to finish it up. So I'll just leave it in this Blue Magic container until I finish it, since it is not much. If you're making a larger amount, you can leave this for 3 to 4 months. It will not go bad. When I started my DIY journey and I make DIYs like this, I usually make a larger amount and I'll use it for months, or if I make another one and decide to start using another DIY, this one will just be there. For 3 to 4 months, it will not go bad, provided you cover it up, you put it in an airtight container and always cover it. And also make sure that it does not come in contact with water. It is going to last long. But if it comes in contact with water or you always leave it open, it is not in an airtight container, it will go bad very fast. Like I said before, you can use this for both the length of your hair and your scalp. I use this 2 to 3 times every week depending on how much I expose my hair. But the minimum I have used it is once a week because I moisturize my hair every week. It is a must for me. I always moisturize my hair and my scalp at least once every week. But if you expose your hair more, especially if you wear your hair a lot in afro or in bun, you have to moisturize more than once a week. Before using this DIY, because it is a sealant, you have to hydrate your hair first. Use water, hair growth spray, or any leave-in spray of your choice. You spray the liquid on your hair, both your hair and your scalp, and then massage for some time to make sure your hair and your scalp absorb them very well. Next, you use a leave-in conditioner. Massage the leave-in conditioner into the length of your hair and the tips. I don't use leave-in conditioner on my scalp. I use it for just the length of my hair. After using the leave-in conditioner, then you can finally seal in the moisture with this DIY I just made. You can use the DIY for your scalp and the length of your hair if you wish, but if you feel it is too thick for your scalp, you don't want to use it on your scalp, just massage it on the length of your hair. right from the root to the tips. I like to apply it from the root to the tips and then focus more on the tips of my hair. When I'm done applying that and massaging it on the length of my hair, I'm going to use oil to massage my scalp. If you already use this DIY on your scalp, there will be no need for you to massage your scalp with oil again. So you just massage that on your scalp and the length and you are good to go. But if you feel it is too thick for your scalp like me, then use oil to massage your scalp after applying it on the length of your hair. If you're still battling with your edges, you can use this to massage your edges about 3 to 4 times every week. While using it, make sure you are using it in very small amounts. Don't use too much of it because it is going to leave your scalp with too much product, and that can lead to product buildups. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you find this video helpful. Please don't forget to like this video and share with someone. See you in my next one.